Microsoft is making headlines with a bold, double-edged move investing $80 billion in artificial intelligence while laying off 9,000 employees. It's a paradox: innovate and terminate all at once. This isn't just a routine restructuring, it's a public declaration that Microsoft is betting everything on AI. CEO Satya Nadella's message is clear: adapt to AI or step aside. The company is fundamentally rewiring itself, shifting from a cloud-first to an AI-first mindset. The layoffs and the investment are two sides of the same coin, sacrificing legacy roles to fuel the next wave of innovation. Microsoft is pruning what it sees as less fruitful branches to grow a new AI-powered forest. This is about more than profits. It's about shaping the digital future for everyone. The tools Microsoft builds now will define how we work and create for years to come. The layoffs are just the first visible cost of this pivot, and a sign of what's coming for the entire tech industry. As we rush toward an AI-driven world, the real question is, who gets to come along for the ride, and who gets left behind? 9,000 layoffs at Microsoft isn't just a number. It's a seismic shift for thousands of families and entire communities. The cuts hit legacy product groups, especially in Windows and devices, as well as roles in marketing, HR, and project management. If your job isn't building or supporting AI, it's on the chopping block. This isn't about financial distress, it's a strategic reallocation, redirecting salaries into GPUs, data centers, and AI talent. Imagine a packed sports arena. Now imagine telling everyone in the lower bowl they're out of a job. These are engineers, designers, salespeople, real people, not just numbers. The impact ripples through tech hubs like Redmond, affecting local economies and job markets. Microsoft's move is a stark example of a company cutting away its past to make room for its future. For those let go, it's not about performance, it's about no longer fitting the new vision. The pain is personal, repeated 9,000 times over. This is the human cost of a company's pivot to AI. The message is clear: adapt or be left behind. The tech world is watching and bracing for more. Why spend $80 billion on AI? Because Microsoft wants to own the next era of computing, not just improve its apps. This is about building the infrastructure, massive data centers, exclusive AI partnerships, and hiring the world's top AI minds. Microsoft is racing to leapfrog Google and Apple by embedding AI into everything Windows, Office, Azure. The goal? Make Copilot as essential as the Windows Start button. Azure is being positioned as the go-to platform for building AI, while Microsoft's own products are being supercharged with intelligent features. This is both offense and defense. If Microsoft doesn't lead, someone else will disrupt its core business. The risk is huge, but so is the potential payoff. Dominate AI and Microsoft secures its future. The layoffs are the price of this bet, as resources shift from legacy roles to AI innovation. Satya Nadella is gambling that the long-term rewards will dwarf the short-term pain. Microsoft's future, and maybe yours, depends on whether this gamble pays off. Is AI to blame for Microsoft's layoffs? Indirectly, yes, and increasingly, directly. Microsoft isn't just replacing people with robots, it's changing the nature of work itself. AI tools make employees more productive, so fewer people are needed to do the same work. In marketing, for example, one manager with AI can do the job of an entire team, writing copy, designing graphics, analyzing data. The job shifts from doing the work to directing the AI. This pattern is spreading across corporate functions, driving efficiency and job cuts. But it's not just about lost jobs, it's about changing jobs. AI is best at repetitive, data-driven tasks. Those roles are most at risk. Meanwhile, new jobs are emerging: AI ethicists, prompt engineers, infrastructure specialists. The problem? The skills needed for new roles don't always match those being eliminated. The layoffs aren't about poor performance, they're about roles becoming obsolete in an AI-powered world. It's a harsh calculation, but it's happening everywhere in tech. The age of AI is rewriting what companies need and who they employ. The challenge is helping people transition, not just replacing them. The future of work is being decided right now. Microsoft isn't alone. Every tech giant is pivoting hard to AI, reshaping their workforces in the process. Google is consolidating under DeepMind, racing to infuse AI into every product. Meta has shifted from the metaverse to AI, pouring billions into open-source models and competing for top talent. Amazon's AWS is powering the AI infrastructure behind the scenes while integrating AI into logistics and Alexa. All are trimming non-core roles to double down on AI. The era of unchecked hiring is over. Now it's about efficient growth with AI at the center. Investors want profitability and dominance in the next tech wave. Any part of the business not aligned with AI is at risk. This industry-wide shift creates a feedback loop. One company's move pressures the rest to follow. Layoffs fund the AI gold rush, and the pace of change accelerates. It's a ruthless, high-stakes game. No one wants to be left behind. The result? A leaner, more focused, and more competitive tech industry. The AI arms race is just getting started. The AI race isn't just corporate, it's geopolitical, with the US and China battling for supremacy. Microsoft, Google, and Nvidia are America's champions, developing tech that's vital for economic and national security. The country that leads in AI will dominate medicine, defense, and the global economy. Governments are stepping in. The US restricts chip exports to China, while China pours subsidies into its own tech giants. This is a new kind of Cold War, fought with algorithms, not armies. For Microsoft, global leadership means navigating regulations, trade wars, and ethical dilemmas. Where it builds data centers and who it partners with has worldwide consequences. The winner sets the standards and values for AI systems everywhere. But the social impact is real. AI could boost productivity but also widen inequality. If only a few benefit, unrest, and division could follow. Societies must adapt, retraining workers, updating education, and building safety nets. The AI race is about more than smart machines. It's about building a fairer future. The stakes couldn't be higher. Behind the headlines, there's a real human cost to Microsoft's pivot. For those laid off, it's not about innovation. It's about lost income, identity, and stability. Severance packages help, but they can't replace the security of a steady job. The impact ripples through communities. Local economies feel the shock. Job markets get crowded, and uncertainty grows. Tech hubs like Seattle are especially hard hit. The health of companies like Microsoft is tied to the health of their regions. This moment forces a bigger question. Is severance enough, or do companies and governments owe more? Lifelong learning and retraining are essential if people are to keep up with rapid change. The optimistic view: this is temporary pain for future progress. The challenge: making sure those who pay the price now have a real path to the new opportunities ahead. The social contract between companies and workers is being rewritten. Are we ready? What's next for Microsoft? It's all in on AI. Expect Copilot and intelligent features in every product. The next Windows could be the first true AI operating system, anticipating your needs and automating tasks. Office will evolve into a suite of AI-powered assistants, not just tools. Microsoft's future depends on executing this vision, and so does the future of work. For workers, adaptability is key. The most secure jobs will require creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. Education systems must catch up to prepare people for this new reality. Microsoft's aggressive strategy puts pressure on Google, Apple, and Amazon to keep pace, fueling an AI arms race. Innovation will accelerate, but so will risks around safety and ethics. The way we interact with technology is about to change faster than ever before. This transition brings huge opportunities and tough questions about the value of work and the society we want. Microsoft's gamble is shaping the answers, whether we're ready or not. The future is arriving. Fast. As Microsoft rewrites its DNA, we're left with more questions than answers. How do workers prepare for a future where job skills are always shifting? How do we overhaul education and training to foster lifelong learning? What ethical obligations do tech giants have as they build powerful AI? Is shareholder value the only goal, or do companies owe more to their communities and employees? Who benefits from AI's productivity, just a few or everyone? Will we use this moment to build a more inclusive economy or deepen divides? As AI takes over more cognitive tasks, what's left for humans? Microsoft's $80 billion bet is forcing us to confront these questions. The next chapter is unwritten. What role will you play?